When it comes to making money online, people often say that the riches are in the niches. And whilst you can make money in any niche online, there are some niches which are considerably easier and faster to be able to do so. As a general rule of thumb, the most profitable niches on Instagram are going to be niches where your target audience typically spend a lot of money on that specific topic. Now that's pretty common sense, but today I'm going to go through 5 specific niches that you can grow on Instagram that will be very, very profitable. Before I do that though, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Okay, the first niche is the health and wellness niche. Now this covers everything from pages about certain diets like vegan diet, keto diet, all of these different diets, right through to fitness pages, weight loss pages, workout pages, inspiration ones like that. All of those. There is a lot of money to be made in this niche, and it is a huge market, which is potentially also why it's so profitable that you can get a hold of. But because there are so many people doing it, you are definitely going to have to go either very specific or get top tier content that just stands out. What you want to do to go into this niche is you want to pick a sub niche inside of this, like maybe vegan fitness. Watch the videos on my YouTube channel and in the playlist link below and learn how to build up this audience. And then you can start monetizing this by promoting different supplements as an affiliate or promoting workout guides as an affiliate and earning a commission of the sales. You can even go ahead and do paid brand deals with different companies in this space, whether they be, like I've just mentioned, supplement companies, or maybe they sell merchandise based around that specific topic. Or you could even go as far as creating your own brand down the line once you've built up this audience. You could also even work with fitness coaches who want to grow their profile and promote their account. Now, I'm not going to muck around. I'm going to go through these as quick as possible. So let's dive into number 2, which is the wealth and motivation niche. Now, this is potentially the most obvious one that you can make a lot of money in, and with that comes a lot of competition, although at the same time a lot of money to be made. This is the business pages, the motivational pages, the pages about investing or marketing, and everything in between. This is a niche in which I've grown many accounts, probably close to 10 different accounts, into the multiple hundreds of thousands of followers. And from that, this is the niche I have the most experience in. Again, just like the fitness niche, there are a lot of people trying to learn how to make more money, or there are a lot of people trying to get motivated to do whatever it is they're trying to do in life. So if you can create interesting content based around this topic, there is definitely a massive audience to be served. Then you can monetize it pretty simply through promoting relevant products. Whether this is partnering with companies like banks who have offers and services that your audience need, or maybe through promoting courses on digital marketing and social media and building online businesses. Or maybe you're promoting some sort of subscription-based app which helps keep people motivated every single day. The one thing I will say about this niche, which also applies to the fitness niche, is be very careful. These are both heavily littered with scams and misinformation. Due to these niches, health and fitness, as well as the wealth and making money niches, both being niches that people really desire, it means there are also a lot of scams in these niches for people trying to take advantage of that desire. So if you are in these 2 niches, either one of them or any niche really, do it with integrity. Be upfront with people. Post actually truthful and valuable content. Don't just repost whatever's getting a lot of likes that's just a load of bullshit. And only go about promoting genuinely good quality products. Now, this will mean that you grow slower than just reposting anything that gets a lot of likes, and it will mean you make less money than if you just promote the products that are going to make you the absolute most. Yes, that's true, but it means you can do it with integrity, and it means you can do it by serving people and actually helping people rather than just promoting scams and reposting anything that's getting a lot of engagement. That goes for any niche, but these 2 are probably the most common ones where there's a lot of misinformation. Now, the third niche is the relationships and love niche. This one's slightly less competitive, but still got a lot of competition in it, and this is where you're posting cute photos, quotes, relationship tips, etc. Now, this is not a page that I'm going to follow or that I've really gotten into, but you know, there's definitely a massive audience for this, obviously. I've got absolutely no experience in this niche, but if you could hit the nail on the head with this, you can grow a large page and make a good income from it. To monetize an account in this niche, your best bet, in my opinion, would be to look into e-commerce and dropshipping. And guess what? I've just mentioned dropshipping in a YouTube video, and I'm not even about to sell you a $2,000 dropshipping course, which will show you how to make 100 grand overnight. New things happen every day, I guess. Jokes aside, once you've built a huge audience of couples, you can monetize that through creating and sourcing great products that these couples will enjoy. This could be keychains, necklaces, shirts, hoodies, long life flowers, I don't know, chocolates, all of that kind of stuff that relationships would buy for each other, whether it be for presents, whether it just be a random occasion, whether it be to get some cool matching stuff. I don't know, any of that, but go for it. Build a large audience, create some great products, and you can build a great income from this niche, and also help people have better relationships, which I guess is pretty cool. Okay, the fourth niche is the sports niche, and I've left this pretty broad on purpose because I don't want to sort of pin you down to one specific sport that you may not necessarily enjoy but might make a lot of money. And in reality, all of them can potentially make a good income. You just have to go with a specific niche yourself. You can't just do sports in general because that ship sort of sailed. Going that broad would have worked in 2015, 2016, but going into 2021, you do need to get a bit more specific. This could be a page about football, real football, not American football, golf, tennis, cricket, cycling, rugby, whatever it might be, whatever sport you love and would post content about all day long. Now, the monetization potential of all of these niches does vary a lot. As a general rule of thumb, the more someone actually spends on the specific sport to enjoy it, the more money you can make from that niche. For example, golfers tend to spend a lot of money on golf, whether it be golf clubs, golf bags, golf balls, tees, all these little trinkets and so on. A lot of money gets spent there, so you can make a lot of money in that niche. You also see golfers spending a lot of money on digital products to get better at the game. Whereas when it comes to a sport like football, or as our American friends call it, soccer, there might be less money to be made in that niche because people spend less money. They need a football, they need boots, and maybe, some other stuff, shirts and so on, but it's going to be hard to sell shirts considering they're mostly sold through Adidas, Nike, and these big chains. Now, growing this page is the same as any other niche. You're going to curate great content, create some if you want as well, and go about using the strategies that I talk about on my channel to build up this audience. When it comes to monetizing, you're going to look for brands in your niche, reach out to them, try and potentially work with them. You could also, in this niche, go ahead and build a dropshipping store, sourcing great products that specific audience will love. You could even go as far as doing affiliate marketing where you're promoting other people's products, or maybe you find digital courses inside of that specific sport that are going to help people get better at it, or maybe even I've seen courses about fantasy leagues, so how you can get better at football fantasy, or fantasy football, and get better scores in it. So you can promote a whole range of things. You can even promote different apps. There's a lot of apps that you can promote where you get paid per download in the sports niche, whether it be about sports news, information, transfers, all of this stuff. I know there are apps out there that you can promote and maybe get 50 cents or $1 per download. Now, lastly, number 5, and probably the most profitable one, but again, probably the hardest to grow, and that's a personal brand. However, with personal brands, you still need to pick a niche. You can't just randomly post a bunch of different photos of you, some of you playing sport, some of you traveling, some of you just posing for the camera, and expect to build an audience going into 2021. That simply just doesn't really work anymore. If you'd done that 5 years ago, probably would have. So you're going to have to likely build this around a niche, potentially one of the 4 or a sub niche of one of those 4 that we have talked about already in this video. Maybe you're a fitness trainer and you're trying to build your personal brand in that niche. Or maybe you're a golf coach and you're trying to build your personal brand in that. Or maybe you're a fitness trainer. Or maybe you're an investor that's trying to teach people how to invest better. The list goes on, and you don't even have to be a coach or an expert to go ahead and build a personal brand, although it probably is easier. If you aren't an expert or a coach and you still want to build a personal brand, you can just go about putting out really interesting content about a subject that you are super passionate about and build an audience around it. You can share your experiences, things you're learning, your progress inside of that niche, and a whole range of things. Just don't pretend to be an expert if you aren't. It is totally fine to build a large audience in a niche without being an expert, as long as people are aware of that. You shouldn't be misleading people to think you're an expert when you're not. For example, if you're right into fitness, you could go and start posting every single day about your fitness journey. Even though you're not an expert, you're sharing different things that you're learning, you're talking about struggles you're going through, and that could be really insightful content to other people, and you could build a large audience in that and then make a good income from it. Or on the other hand, if you are really good at fitness, you could start putting out informative content based around that and try and pick up more clients for personal training, for diet plans, workout plans, etc. Now, the way you're going to monetize this account is very similar to the above 4 niches, with the main difference being that it's way more lucrative because your audience has a lot more of a connection with you than they may have with a random faceless theme account that's just reposting content. Again, you can partner with brands, you can create your own brand, you could create a blog and put a bunch of affiliate links for relevant products. You could do the same with a YouTube channel. There are a lot of options when you get into it. Dropshipping, all of that too. Pretty much any of it. My advice would be though to focus on building out one offer at a time rather than trying to do a whole pile of different things at once. It's just a bit difficult if you try and go that route. Now, if you want to learn more about building your business or personal brand on Instagram, I've created a free 30-minute training which goes through that exact topic, showing you how to grow and monetize your Instagram as a personal brand or business. That'll be linked down below, so you can go check that out. Aside from that, that's it for this video. Like the video, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you all next time. Cheers.